Please have a seat. Good morning. So it's my great pleasure to formally welcome you all to the University of Manchester and these splendid surroundings of the Whitworth Hall for this graduation ceremony this morning. Of course, in particular, I want to welcome my friends over here, the graduands, whose magnificent achievements and all the hard work we're here to celebrate today. But in fact, I'm going to start with all my friends over the other side. All of your families, friends, acquaintances. First of all, we want to thank you for coming. I hope your journeys were not too uneventful. And in particular, we know that how much support of all different kinds you give to these great people over here. It comes in many different forms, sometimes in the wallet, sometimes in the heart, sometimes just worrying quietly in the background. My own children are in exactly the same position, so I empathise more than 100% with all of you over here. So formally, on behalf of the university, we'd like to thank you for all the support and encouragement you've given to our graduands during the course of their studies, and this is really critical in their success. Of course, they've done all the hard work, they're very clever, we're very proud of all of them, but we thank you as well very much. So just like their tutors and members of staff in their schools and faculties, you can be extremely proud of all the things that they've achieved. So turning back to my friends over here, when you decided to study at the University of Manchester, you chose to make a major investment in your future. That investment begins to pay dividends almost as soon as you arrived. So during your course of study, you will have gained many skills and many forms of knowledge, not just about chemistry or anything else you happen to be doing, all the different things you did through the years of study. I'm sure you're completely delighted to have escaped from all the assignments, all that revision, all the swatting, all that very careful revision you did during the course of your studies. And all the different skills you have, the writing skills, the research skills, the studying skills, all of those things, of course, are important while you're doing your degree here, but they'll be very important for you in whatever you do in the future, whether that's in the world of work, whether that's for future study, or whatever you might choose during the course of your career. Also important is the way that you've balanced commitment to academic life with other interests. And of course, we live in a magnificent city with many, many, many distractions. Many of them great, and I'm sure you've sampled all of them. I certainly hope so. So as well as studying, I hope you've had a great time and contributed both to the university and outside in the city. I think it's important to think about work-life balance so that as your career progresses and unfolds, you try and think about being maximally brilliant in whatever you do next, but also think about work, think about your family, think about always celebrating your successes. At this moment, I'm supposed to sort of resonate my grey-haired wisdom to you in some special way and give you some sage advice. I'm afraid that's beyond me. But I'll give you two quotes which I think are quite nice. So one is from Dame Nancy Rothwell, which, as you know, she's our president. And some of you will have seen in the Allen Learning Commons, Gilbert columns, or in around the university. One of her quotes is, "Use your brain, but follow your heart," which I think is quite a nice one. So that one. The one I particularly like, which is slightly more flippant, is some of you will have seen through the year we have banners in Oxford Road with pearls of wisdom on, and some of them are more pearls than others. The one I particularly like is from Mark Radcliffe. I have a feeling that Mark Radcliffe might not resonate with such a younger audience these days, but anyway, I'll go for it. Those of you old enough, Mark Radcliffe used to be a Radio 1 DJ and was very linked to the city. His quote is as follows: Manchester is a city that thinks a table is for dancing on. I love that one. So in the future, if things get a bit serious or it's time for celebrations, just think about the tables and do something different with them. You've all had lots of practice, I'm sure. Okay, so as well as your own achievements and things, of course, you will have forged many strong and supportive friendships and relationships during your course, and I'm sure they will sustain you for many years to come. My own experience is that people you meet at university are often lifelong friends and acquaintances. So, put simply, your achievement in completing your degree cannot be overestimated for its value and for the strong platform it gives you in building your career and achieving whatever goals you have now and in the future. So when you graduate today, in a formal sense, you become a part of the university. I know you feel like you are already, but formally you join the university because you're graduating. So what is this university that you're joining and becoming a formal part of? Manchester is already one of the finest universities in Europe, but we're determined to become one of the very best in the world. In short, our very ambitious plan is to lift Manchester into the first rank of virtuosity in higher learning. So to achieve this, there are many parts to that aim. So one, of course, is to look after and continue to invest in our buildings, the infrastructure and facilities, as well as commitments to the high standards of research and scholarship. So those of you who've been here over the last few years, you know that this building has already been refurbished, all the windows have been redone, and we continue to do so. Magnificent buildings going up, the whole thing is a building site. Even Oxford Road, which we've now got back, and I think it's a great place, and we'll continue to do that as we go into the future. But for me, all of that's very important. This is where we study, where we work, so our environment is very important. But even more so, it's not really the bricks, the mortar, the wires, the computers, the books, whatever we might be using, that makes this university great and successful. It's our staff, it's our students, it's our people. So our university has 160 nationalities represented on campus. So the university is truly a global institution, and it will remain so, valuing both its European and its international staff, its students, and its alumni. Of course, a part of that, and a big part of that, is all the things that you've contributed to while you've been here. So as well as studying, you've enriched and shaped and moulded the university to the tremendous benefit of not only everyone that's here, but all the people that will follow you. You've reflected on your experiences and you've told us how we can make everything better, and you've given us a blueprint to achieve our bold ambitions to be the best amongst the world. The university is changing, of course it has, it always has done, and it will continue to do so. But you will help us in that direction and which steps to take for the best. So today, I'm sure you're here to celebrate your academic success. We're here to celebrate your success, but also to honour you and thank you for the valuable contributions you've made to the university so far and into the future. So what about the future? So armed with your academic success, all your skills, all your different experiences, there's every reason to be positive about the future. Obtaining your degree is a highly important milestone, and you should take the opportunity to celebrate your success. So, of course, this is just a beginning, and we want you to be linked with the university and with Manchester forever into the future. The return on your investment continues way beyond today's ceremony. We can help you with this in many different ways. For example, our career service continues to offer help and support for at least another 3 years, and you can continue to make great use of our world-class libraries both here and in central Manchester. And likewise, the Alumni Association is a great thing for you to get involved in. It now has a community of unbelievably more than 250,000 people. And so if you think about wherever you might go next, whichever countries you might be in, it should be fairly easy to find another Manchester person, and you can look after each other, as I'm sure you already do. So as alumni, as you will become after today, you can help all of our future students in so many different ways. You can be ambassadors for the university. You can help with student placements, with student employment, and directly in the development of the university, which of course is vital to its future. So in short, and to finish, we sincerely hope that today will not be your last contact with the university, and remember that our doors will always be open for all of you. Thanks very much. So I now pass on to my friend and colleague, Professor Wim Penny, to tell you a little bit more about your school and the achievements over this year.
Well, good morning. Graduation ceremonies celebrate the hard work and achievements of the couple of hundred people who are about to walk onto this platform, one at a time. It is a great event for all of you and for all your families who have undoubtedly provided enormous support, both financial and moral, throughout your studies. It's also a great day for the School of Chemistry. But graduations are very misleading. We don't wander around the rest of the year dressed this way. We wear academic gowns twice a year, once today and once in December for the Christmas graduation. Because universities are now a vital part of this world. We're not ivory towers of learning isolated from daily life. And that's particularly true in Manchester, where we're at the geographic and at the cultural centre of this thriving city. And one of the many things I love about Manchester is it has a really good grasp on the important things of life. Manchester Town Hall, you go through the entrance, the two statues you see are chemists. John Dalton and James Prescott Joule. Other cities would have kings or queens or dukes or bishops. Manchester has chemists. Universities have a key role to play in today's society. Excuse me, my hat is falling off. I am very proud that the graduates and doctorants that come onto the stage shortly come from over 20 countries. Brunei Darussalam, China, the Czech Republic, Greece, Hong Kong, France, Germany, Iran, Iraq, Korea, Malaysia, the Maldives, Mexico, Nigeria, Romania, the Russian Federation, Saudi Arabia, Spain, Turkey, Singapore, England, Ireland, Scotland, and most importantly, God's own country, Wales. I'm very proud of that, but it makes my job rather challenging. And I apologize in advance if I mispronounce anyone's name. In a world where intolerance seems an ever-increasing part of our society and seems to motivate many decisions and actions, universities are places where young people meet people from other cultures and where they learn they're not terribly different regardless of where they're born or their religion or the color of their skin. Universities are centers of learning and education, and challenging ignorance is just as important as challenging intolerance. It is almost a cliche that ignorance and intolerance are strongly linked. Chemistry is central to many of the challenges that now face society, whether those challenges are in finding new, cleaner sources of energy and water, new pharmaceuticals, new materials for ever-advancing information technology, new polymers, new electronic displays. And we train many outstanding young scientists who will contribute across the broad area of chemistry. However, we also realize many of you will move into other sectors, into banking or accountancy or IT or teaching. Your scientific training will be incredibly useful there, as chemistry teaches you the value of thought which is based on evidence and not on opinion. There are many, most, probably all decisions in modern life require experts, require the ability to assess data even when it does not agree with your prejudice. We hope we have given you the training to allow you to make such decisions and perhaps to influence others to think for themselves based on all the evidence. We also hope that we have taught you to respect knowledge and facts and not to disregard them when they don't fit with a story you might wish to believe. You're joining a very long list of chemists heading back to the Mechanics Institute, founded here in 1824 by John Dalton, who also founded atomic theory. So chemistry has been taught here for nearly 200 years. From our students and staff, we have produced 7 Nobel Prize winners, the most recent Michael Smith, who won the Nobel Prize for his work on engineering DNA. This current school, as you probably know, is one of the largest in the UK, with 700 undergraduates and over 300 postgraduates. Our research income places it in the top 3 of the UK, a little behind Oxford and Cambridge. Our income grew 62% last year, which is incredible. And we've had a fantastic year for research, with breakthroughs in areas such as understanding crystallization, developing graphene-based inks for inkjet printing, new photocatalysts, greater understanding of bonding in actinide compounds, which is important in nuclear reprocessing. And believe me, I could go on and on and on, but I won't. We've obtained very prestigious awards this year, including a Royal Society University Research Professorship to David Lee, FRS, and Dave also obtained a prestigious EPSRC program grant for his work on molecular robotics. The school was awarded 2 European Research Council advanced grants to Nick Turner and Martin Schroeder. And to place that in context, we won 2, the rest of the UK's chemistry departments together, combined, also won 2. We got 50% in the UK. Our graduates, and particularly our doctorants, have contributed to this research. Our leaders are only as good as their teams. Our students seem to enjoy their time here, and we do well every year in the National Student Survey. I think another indication of how much they enjoy Manchester and the department is so many stay towards PhDs. Some of them never leave. We have someone on the platform today who's been here since before other people on the platform were born. We hope he graduates one day. We are particularly delighted this year that one of our final year undergraduates, Dean Thomas, obtained a Salters Prize. That's only awarded to 5 chemistry graduates in the UK. We were the only school in this faculty to get 2 outstanding academic achievement awards, and we'll name those as the recipients come to the stage. So we're very proud of our graduates and our doctorants. We wish you an enjoyable day today, and we wish you great success in the future. Thank you. Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Godwin Alaku. Ahmed Al-Harbi. Afnan Al-Najibi. Fatima Mohammed A. Al-Zahrani. Lucy Bellamy. Abir Abdul Aziz H. Bukhari. Salvatore Cardamone. Maria Grazia Concilio. Rebecca Day. Niha Dami. Eleanor Rose Dickinson. Thomas Ashley Donaclift. Adam Fletcher. Also being awarded a President's Doctoral Scholar Award, Malcolm Gall. Tobias Hedison. Catherine Holden. Chloe Holroyd. Shahad Hussain. Debbie Louise Jones. Priscilla Kedu. Kang Cheng Liu. Maria Giovanna Lizio. Christopher James Martin. Sarah Matthews. Peter Ian Maxwell. John McGuff. Ashley Sean Phillips. Aminu Koko Rabio. Rebecca Ellen Rusko. Ali Abdu H. Sequal. Yu Young Shin. Harry John Shreves. Abdu Subaya. Maria Torres Molina. Andrew Warner. Chloe Westley. Stefan Voltering. Also being awarded a President's Doctoral Scholar Award, Stephen Worrell. Stephen Worrell. Also being awarded a President's Doctoral Scholar Award, Iram Yalovak. Also being awarded a President's Doctoral Scholar Award, Peter Yowell. And for the degree of Master of Science by Research in Chemistry, Johora Alom. And for the degree of Master of Chemistry with Honours, Rupert Allen. George Razvan Bakanu. Robert William Richard Baker. Melis Baz. Joshua Hayden Booth. Kane Booth. Ying Xian Chen. Jiu Chung. Robert Derek Coates. Matthew Cook. Dominic James Kraske. Matthew David Crick. Robin James Davis. Yang Yang Dong. Jordan Duff. Kerry Ann Evans. Caitlin Forster. Adam Charles Edward Fowles. Michael Godsall. Thomas Hales. Kate Elizabeth Hayton. Teresa Hicks. Matthew John Hill. Yai Feng Huang. Caris Breoni Jones. Derek Lai. Alistair Lamass. Calvin Lau. Alicia Rebecca Lewis. Gabriel Robinson Lord. Jack Lyons. Isabella McGregor. Joe Mahmood. Nicolas Macris. Sean Mort. Naomi Ofili. Wojciech Petras. Also being awarded an Outstanding Academic Achievement Award, Mihai Vorel Popescu. Brooke Alexandra Preston. Ismail Ramzan. Benjamin Luke Leonard Riant. Bavraj Rial. Alexander Lewis Roberts. Hannah Stafford. Olwyn Stagg. Natasha Kate Stevens. Dale Stockfield. Amara Tabassum Tahir. Jake Thacker. Also being awarded an Outstanding Academic Achievement Award, Dean William Thomas. Matthew Oliver Usher. Ryan Watson. James William Whipham. Jennifer Whittle. Benedict Wilkinson. Shun Zhu. And in chemistry with forensic and analytical chemistry with honours, Jonathan David Cryer. Melissa Sharina Binti Daniel Iswan. Mohammed Abdus Yahed bin Idris. Noor Fatina Isra Binti Misli. Gemma Willocks. And in chemistry with industrial experience with honours, Dina Abdul Wahab. Saira Ahmed. Amy Louise Barton. Rochelle Louise Black. Nelly Churmuziadi Lalani. Chi Wang Chung. Peter Davis. Virgil Garivrilyuk. Sean Johns. Mandeep Kaur. Raja Usman Ali Khan. Ben Mayer. Eben McCabe. Benjamin Miller. Josie Elizabeth Mitchell. Jessica Francis Moulton. Florence Parsonson. Arpan Deepash Patel. Joshua Thomas Pierce. Christopher John Perrins. Benjamin Edward Rout. Jack Rowson. Autumn Jessica Mary Rudd. Dylan Singh Sembi. Eloise Shepherd. Robert Andrew Smith. Benjamin Sutton. Luke Whitaker. And in chemistry with international study with honours, Lawrence William Atkins. Olivia Ehrenreich. James Douglas Gardiner. Bonnie Hay. Rhiannon Jones. Anastasia Marsh. Epi Nguyen Zuan. Elizabeth Julia Pace. Raidha Rafiq. Joe Reese. Charlotte Rideout. Harry Tainton. Katie Webb. Rebecca Whaling. Ivarin Yongu. And in chemistry with medicinal chemistry with honours, Imogen Jane B. Elliot Jules Craven. Joseph David Frampton. Vanessa Harawar. Daisy Jeffcock. Jaishika Karzan. Joanna Christine Madden. Yunyu Rong. Chelsea Louise Taylor. Laura Louise Weatherburn. Rebecca Saint. Apologies. And in chemistry with medicinal chemistry, awarded posthumously, Thomas David Shearer. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Chemistry with honours, Redha Mohammed A. Al-Mubarak. Afika Binti Ayob Izarudin. Tom Brennan. Ellen Norma Brereton. Ben Michael Capener. Amelia Jane Cartwright. Jing Cheng. Michael Yi Lok Cheng. Luke Clues. Ryan Coughlin. Alexander Crawford. Guy Nicholas John Cripps. Antoine Crew. Richard Darcy. Sean Davey. John Matthew Devitt. Harriet Dovey. Jack Forshaw. Christopher Andrew Griffin. Joseph Gardia. Jack Ryan Gwilem. Emily Heron. Madeline Alice Hogben. Isabella Hosking. Rais Kalila. Purnima Kaur. Rebecca Lancaster. Benjamin Lee. Anastasia Lewis. Ching Lee. Yi Chen Liu. Gulliver Lord. Isabella Maria Lawkins. Daniel Lucas. Scott MacDonald. Liam Anthony Madison. Connor Stephen McBride. Isabel Rebecca Minskip. Jonathan Paul Mitchell. Alif Ayman bin Mohammed Roslan. Ross Morgan. Juliet Mee Newbold. Hewitt Nigg. Dennis Palmer. Hayden Peerless. Ryan Pickstock. Daniel Renardson. Samia Saad. Elizabeth Shepherd-Barron. Samuel Smith. Kirsten Jane Sorby. James Stevens. Alison Story. Isabella Jade Strutt. Dominic Jack Torrance. Frederick Simon Whitehead. Zen Jian Zi. Hajra Yusraf. And in chemistry with industrial experience with honours, Adam Richard Christopher Hawkins. Hassan Mohammed Salim. And in chemistry with medicinal chemistry with honours, Jack Barnett. Helen Elizabeth Carnduff. Ahmad Khan. Seamin Ma. Alexandra Claire Mahoney. Shan Bai Yong.
Great, so in a moment I have some formal words that I have to say to close ceremony, but just personally, thank you very much. Well done to everyone. We got there, you got there, we got there. We did the high heels. I thought the girls did quite well as well, but always worries me on the way up. Well done to everyone. Please have a great celebration today. When you go home, whether it's locally or afar, have a safe journey. I'd quite like you all to have fun and to get home safely. And then my job is done. So well done to all of you. Please be upstanding. So on behalf of the university, I once again congratulate all of you who are graduating here today on your excellent achievements. And I wish you every success and every happiness in your future lives and your careers. I now declare the ceremony closed.